This is going to be a Survival Hunter pack leader build and rotation guide for the War Within Season 1. Many of you may be going for Sentinel, but I did want to make this video for anyone out there who may be wanting to go for pack leader, and I'm assuming there probably isn't that many videos for it out there. So, I will put a talent link in the description. Let's start off looking at our set bonus. Wildfire bomb damage is increased, and Raptor Strike deals increased damage to targets affected by the bomb. Two abilities we're going to be using anyway. So I have just filmed my BM and MM Hunter guide, so I just need to make sure I actually equip my two-handed weapon before we get going. There we go, much better. Before you go into combat, we're going to use Hunter's Mark, meaning that anyone does more damage to the target when they're above 80% health. Then we're going to go in, and the first thing we're going to use is Raptor Strike, okay? Now, what this is actually going to apply to our target is Viper's Venom here, Serpent Sting. Fire a poison-tipped arrow at the enemy, dealing nature damage instantly and over 12 seconds. And basically, when you use Raptor Strike, it's going to apply Serpent Sting to the target. And you basically want to keep that up on your target as top priority. After that, we're going to use Wildfire Bomb to make sure that it does not cap at 2 charges like it is right now, and we're also going to do it before using Coordinated Assault. Hurl a bomb at the target, exploding in fire damage in a cone and coating them in wildfire, scorching them for fire damage, deals reduced damage beyond 8 targets, deals increased damage to your primary target. So we're going to use that if it's going to cap on 2 charges, and then use our Coordinated Assault cooldown. You and your pet charge, dealing a combined amount of damage. The bond is strengthened, meaning you both deal then more damage while it's active. And your kill command chance to reset its cooldown is increased. And that's this spell here. Sometimes it can reset its own cooldown, which is pretty cool. It basically just means our pet does more damage. The next thing I want to discuss is something called Tip of the Spear. Kill command increases the direct damage of your other spells by 15%, and that can stack up to 3 times. So we're going to actually use these 3 abilities here in the left to right priority, but only when we have Tip of the Spear stacks. So let me explain. Let's say we haven't got Tip of the Spear. We're going to go, okay, right, we haven't got it, so we're going down to here. We're going to use our kill command stacks to get Tip of the Spear. As you can see up now here, Tip of the Spear, 3 stacks. Your next non-kill command spell deals increased direct damage. And the priority of that is going to be using Wildfire Bomb. If we haven't got any Wildfire Bombs to use, we're going to use those stacks on Kill Shot. Oh, look, we can't use Kill Shot because this can only be done to enemies with 20% health or lower. So we're going to move on to Explosive Shot. And basically that's how we're going to use our Tip of the Spear. So it'd go, okay, let's put Serpent Sting up. We're nearly capping on stacks of Wildfire Bomb. Let's use our Coordinated Assault. Haven't got Tip of the Spear. We're using our Kill command. Okay, now we can use our Wildfire Bomb to spend our Tip of the Spear. Then we're going to go back and use our Kill command. But Serpent Sting has... I don't normally click, sorry. It's like I'm getting used to it. Use our Raptor Strike to get Serpent Sting back up. Then we're going to, after that, use any remaining stacks of Wildfire Bomb. And then we're going to use our Fury of the Eagle. It's on a 45-second cooldown. Furiously strike all enemies in front of you, dealing damage. Critical strike chance is increased by 50% against enemies under 20% health. And Kill command cooldown resets. So when your cooldown gets reset on Kill command, it's worded really badly, reduces the cooldown of Fury of the Eagle by 3 seconds as well. And then lastly, we're just going to use Raptor Strike to spend our focus, which is our main resource, if we have nothing else to press. So again, one more time, Raptor Strike to keep up Serpent Sting. Don't cap on stacks of Wildfire Bomb. Use your Coordinated Assault after. Have we got Tip of the Spear? No. Okay, let's use our procs, etc. of Kill command, and then use our Tip of the Spear stacks. It is 1 stack per ability, by the way. For example, then using it on Explosive Shot, using remaining Kill command stacks, using remaining Wildfire Bomb, then using Fury of the Eagle, and if you've got nothing else left to press, then it is going to be Raptor Strike. And this isn't a rotation, remember. We're going on the priority list from left to right. We've then got some utilities, etc. Aspect of the Cheetah is a movement speed increase. Aspect of the Turtle makes you basically deflect attacks and reduce damage taken. Exhilaration heals you and your pet. Survival of the Fittest reduces damage taken, and Primal Range is, of course, your Bloodlust, massive cooldown for you and your allies. And that pretty much is the rotation for Survival Hunter pack leader. And now I'm going to go through with you the actual pack leader hero talents. And don't worry, there will be a full talent link in the description for you. So for this build, we are going with pack leader as a survival hunter. And I do want to say, these aren't adding to the rotation. This is already worked into the rotation. This is more the why around the what on what we're doing. And I do want to go into a bit deeper detail, just explaining them, just because hero talents are completely new in the game. Again, I do want to go a bit deeper into them because of this. I think it's cool to know what we're taking and why. So we've got Vicious Hunt. This is the keystone talent as it's known. Kill Command prepares you to viciously attack in coordination with your pet, dealing an additional amount of damage with your next kill command. Pack Coordination. Attacking with Vicious Hunt instructs your pet to strike alongside you with your next raptor strike. Den Recovery. Aspect of the turtle. Survival of the fittest and men pet. Heal the target for more, basically. Then we've got our first choice. Scattered Prey. Butchery increases the damage of your next butchery. Or Covering Fire. Wildfire Bomb reduces the cooldown butchery. Howl of the Pack. Your pet's basic attack critical strikes increase your critical strike damage, which is great, and that can stack some more crit damage there. Disengage increases the range of your attacks. Cool. So when we disengage out of combat or out of the way, we actually have a bigger range on our attacks, meaning we don't have to run back in to actually attack as much if we do need to. Cull the Herd. Kill Shot deals more damage over an additional 6 seconds and increases the bleed damage that you and your pet deal to that target. Improving Kill Command. Cool. Every third basic pet attack is a guaranteed crit. Cool. Your pet's basic attack has a 20% chance to reset the cooldown and cause Kill Command to strike a second time. Cool. Improving Kill Command. Consuming Frenzied Tear has a chance to reduce the cost of your next raptor strike and deal more damage. Or you can go for Coordinated Assault, Beast of Opportunity, where Coordinated Assault calls on the pack, summoning a pet from your stable. And lastly, Pack Assault, Vicious Hunt and Pack Coordination now stack and apply twice, which is really nice. They're always active during Coordinated Assault cooldown. So again, it's not really changing much in the rotation that I've already shown you anyway, with this worked into it. But it's really just kind of enhancing what we already do and enhancing our pet a little bit as well. And finally, let's look at the consumables and enchants, etc. we'll be using as a survival hunter in the War Within. So they have changed, of course, how you get sockets in the vault. Well, they haven't really changed the name. Nerubian Gem Weavers are what you get from your weekly vault to add sockets. You can add one on your head, wrist, and waist. Then what we can actually do is add 2 more slots on our neck, ring, and ring. That is with Magnificent Jeweler settings. So you cannot now add 3 sockets onto your neck like before. It's 2 on each jewelry slot, which I actually really prefer with the Magnificent Jeweler settings. On the cloak, we're going with Chant of Winged Grace. This reduces fall damage and gives you some avoidance. Crystalline Radiance gives primary stat. Chant of Armored Avoidance is avoidance. Stormbound Armor Kit gives you agility. Scout's March is movement speed. Radiant Mastery is mastery, obviously, on the rings. And then Authority of the Depths on your weapon. This means that sometimes when you're damaging, you can actually suffocate your enemies with shadow damage, and it can deepen 3 times. I guess which means it just kind of stacks 3 times. Weird wording, but, you know, it's a weapon enchant, so who cares, I guess. And then looking at the actual... Let's zoom in there. Have we zoomed in too much? We have zoomed in. Let's zoom out. There we go. So the flask I would recommend really is probably going to be the Tempered Versatility, just because it's a great all-rounder. Feast of the Divine Day. Oh my god, I keep going to the wrong tab. Will give you primary stat. Tempered Potion will actually give you all the secondary stats that you didn't get on your flask. Algari Healing Potion. Healing Potion. Iron Claw Whetstone is the one you're going to want to go for your weapon oil, which basically adds attack power for you. They are bringing those back in the War Within, which I love. I think that's a really great change. Crystallized Augment Runes, giving primary stat. And then a Culminating Blasphemite is your epic gem. What this does is it increases primary stat, and then it increases your critical strike effect by 0.15% for every different coloured gem you're wearing. So if you wear an onyx, a ruby, a sapphire, and an emerald, like I've shown here, then you'll get 0.6% or 0.6% critical effect. If you had all rubies, it would only be 15. If you had 2 rubies and 2 onyxes, it'd be 0.3. Do you know what I mean? You need 1 of each different gem. And after that, I would use onyxes, deadly onyxes. But for your first 4 blue slots, use 1 of each of those colours. And those are the consumables we will be using. And that is pretty much it, guys. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. I am trying to do as many specs as I can for the kind of alternative hero talent build, if you will. And remember, it is going to be in the pinned comment for you if you would like it for this spec. I would kindly ask that you do at least consider looking at my Patreon, as that is the main way to support me as a creator. I do try and do every spec as soon as possible, meaning that I hardly get to actually play the game on release because I'm busy doing these videos. So if you would like to support it, it would be absolutely massively appreciated by me. You can also get LVUI profiles, macros, and any support from me as a Patreon member in the Discord as well, should you need it, and that can be one-on-one. And you can check out this playlist here to see all of my PvE guides for Season 1 of The War Within. Please don't forget to subscribe and leave a thumbs up if you liked the video.